Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. I tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Chris Bryant will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, he pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Got him onto his front foot. It's 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Anthony Rizzo stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Lindor is there on to first, and it's dropped.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there, but he just drops it. No real explanation for it, just a bad error.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's a foul ball. Around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and they remain well behind. Justin Grimm will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Rajay Davis is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Rajay.
Swing hard liner to left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Oh, and he hit this ball hard too, didn't he? I mean, this is a fastball right out over the middle of the plate, and he just hammers it to get himself in scoring position here, leading off the inning.
Here's Coco Crisp standing in. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Here's Davis now being waved home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Throw won't get him.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Scorched to third. Bryant's got it and reined in one away. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ballgame so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Mike Napoli. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Line hard into left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone. And you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Jose Ramirez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Three-run home run down the line in right. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Here's Rajay Davis now.
Center fielder, Rajay.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians lead it 28-0. Addison Russell will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Number 40 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Going for his 15th strikeout. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ballgame. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Jason Hayward will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And as you can see, they are way behind. C.J. Edwards will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Left fielder.
Coco Crisp is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Francisco Lindor. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably thinking, why can't I do this all the time?
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Mike Napoli now. And this is line hard to deep left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
And don't be fooled here. This is only a single, but it's certainly not from lack of hustle. This ball one-hops the wall out there, and it gets fired back in too quickly to even think about going for two. If you think about it, he really hits this ball too well. If he didn't barrel it up so well, he may have hit it out of the ballpark.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Lonnie Chisenhall stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
He's ready now. The pitch. Shoots this one to first. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
Rajay Davis stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit.
Oh, that's a great game for sure, but the fact that this is the 7th at-bat is pretty crazy. What's going on?
He's set. Here it comes. Rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
That's a disappointing final at-bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Coming to the plate again, Coco Crisp, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Another example here. This is right over the middle of the plate. It's elevated a bit, just a complete miss in location, and they jump on him again.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. High to deep center. Fowler in the inning. And cross the plate. 9th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 33-0. Javier Baez will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a... And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. A reminder that coming up after the telecast concludes, we'll have post-game highlights for you as we look back at the key moments of this World Series matchup. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Another example there of the guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
And Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Chased out of his zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
1-2, here it comes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He continues to plow right through these guys. My man's working on a one-hit shutout.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. And that's going to do it. It's all over, and the Indians are the world champs.
Well, let the celebrating begin. This is a World Series for the ages. And it came down to a Game 7, but all along, I really felt like this was the better team, and they proved it here. They are the world champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.